Hey guys, welcome back to the Tuesday stream where I need to clear my throat. Excuse me, my name is Twitchi and we are back playing some Kerbal Space Program. How is everybody doing out there? We are doing, I myself, I should say, am doing particularly fine. We today have one mission only on the agenda. I say that, actually, we've got two missions on the agenda, but only one of them will be taking up the majority of our time today, as we have a rescue mission planned. Last time, at the behest of the chat, I went and performed a landing maneuver on Moho, knowing at least halfway through that landing maneuver that we wouldn't be able to make it back off of there. Let's there's people saying they can't watch. That's unfortunate, but unfortunately, sometimes that happens. Let's go and have a look at the different things that we've got going on over here. If we scroll down, we got an eclipse. Got the clip. There it is. There it is. The dark eye of the light. Mo problem. I mean, there are some problems. There are a few problems right there. The biggest problem, as I say, was the fact that we tried to land this when we know it didn't have the Delta V to make it back off. And indeed, as sometimes happens in landings, I may have chatted for just a little bit too long, and we ended up running a little short of time to perform the landing burn that I was intending to. I did realise that we could perform a litho break though, so I sacrificed the lower levels of this craft to rescue, well, to keep them alive, I suppose. You remember, I did indeed remember. There was one of the things that hey Richard Jackson, how you doing? One of the only things that I did remember about a game, so that's all cool. Clanard here, stranded out in the wilds. I don't know what the mission at the moment is going to look like. I have a few ideas. But if we have a look up here, we've got something for 2 hours time. Should we go over and have a look? No, I was already on the view that I wanted. If we come all the way out to couldn't roll my R there. Come out to Dres. It's a you, another 3. How you doing? Good to see you, mate. Let's switch over here. This mission was a top up for my science lab, the science lab that we had flown from Juna to Dres to come along and take all the science that was available on Dres. As we had dropped off all the fuel, we were like, hey, why not go and have a look? Piled with Uniwork. Oh, mate, you don't have to tell me about piled with Uniwork. I'll tell you all about my project as the stream goes on. I've got a 4,000 word interim report due Friday to explain what I've been doing with the Herschel Space Telescope data. And it's very hard not just to write 4,000 times, I don't know what I did. But yeah, we came out, we had a look at the big asteroid. This is a big asteroid. I forgot that we had captured it, if I was to be honest with you. I forgot that. So we can get rid of that now. We're not bringing this home, unfortunately. I don't know what we could even possibly do with it, but with 323 Delta V, we could crash it into Dres, I suppose. That would be something we could do, but there's not a great deal else. GG. I think this one was a G as well. Was that true? 1,294 tons, but I can't see what it actually is right now. That's unfortunate. I was following another one as well. I think it was that one. Doesn't really tell us what type it is. Aren't asteroids great when you start tracking them? Okay, let's come out to the VAB. All right, I think we know what we need to do now. We need to make some huge craft with a little bit of a lander can on top, with a pilot and space for a scientist, because we need to go rescue the scientist. Do we want there to be like a mothership? I don't know. You got some petrified wood and a traveler's palm stalk. Okay, you got to. You've got a model reduction gearbox due a month ago, right up to machining instructions due in a week. Yeah, that's solid, mate. That is solid. It's one of the things I've always tried to do, is make sure I keep ahead of my deadlines. Mostly because if we miss a deadline, our work is capped at 40%, and I'm an 80% student, so I don't want to lose that. Mainly because I need that coursework to get me through the exam, because I'm not that good at the exams. Tough work. Today, your senator did a hate crime. Oh, that's fun. That's exactly what you want in that situation. Okay, what's a good? Should we take the classic 3-person command pod, or do we send the P with a crew capacity of exactly 2? Let's get rid of that. And this one, it doesn't fill me with as much joy as the other one did. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit of tea out of my flask here. There we go, beautiful. We could get this to land on Moho. Let's have a look. No, not that one. I want to look in here. We want to have a look at the Delta V map. The landing on Moho is a mere 1,000 Delta V, right? If we have 1,000, 2,000 delts, I suppose, for down and up, then we should be able to rescue here. So let's think about the coming up first. And then we'll build. So we'll build the land and return, and then we'll build a module capable of getting it back home, and then we'll build something underneath all of that will take it out to Moho. That seems like a good idea. You go just for a pass, nice. I mean, fair enough. The thing is, like, that is just getting a pass after, the exams are taken into account. Okay, we need this to be, like, relatively minimal, right? What does this have? SAS? Is that a thing? We've got a charge. We do have an ablation, so if all else fails, we could literally just use this to re-enter through the atmosphere, which we might actually end up doing. I think that might. Oh, I don't know. I was tempted to leave this behind at Moho. Yeah, we'll see on both those counts there. We'll see what we can do. I feel like the thing to be doing right now is just see what is the gravity at Moho. I'm gonna have to go and look on a browser here. Moho gravity. Can't just search Moho because it's a concept about like deep drilling to get the heat out of the depth of Mars to bring up the heat for some other reason, like terraforming reasons. Anyway, what was I supposed? Surface gravity. We've got 0.275 G. Okay, so there's about a quarter. This is about a quarter. You've never used the P-pod once. I think I'm going to just for that reason. Just for that reason. So what can deal with quarter gravity? I don't know whether the Terrier can. That's the problem. Like if we slap that down, can that go? Thank you. If we slap that down here, and then do we have the ability to change this to Moho? Okay, and then we click on here to wait 5. I'll take it. I'll take a 5. I think being able to lift 5 times the amount is a good idea. And it says it's got 2. Is this right? Is this actually right? I mean, I'm going to allow for some more, but according to this is a rescue craft. I feel kind of dodgy about it. I've got to be honest. I feel like we are underperforming here somehow, but I'll take it. We'll go for 4 of these. Yeah, well, we can go with 4s, and then like do the classic. I say classic as if I'm not the only person on the internet that does this. Like that one. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. We'll get some payload. Aerodynamics. It's been a long week. I've gotta say. And then that way round. Okay, that pretty standard design, right? That's going. You also just why worry about the uni? I don't know, to be honest. I don't know why I care about getting a decent mark, but I do for some reason. Like everyone around me is like, I'm just trying to pass, which like great. It's a tough course. It really. Do you have any idea how tough astrophysics can be? But it's alright. There are we're now in the 3rd year, right? So we're the people who have proven ourselves resilient to the abuse that is the current higher education system, where we're given deadlines that are Anyway, I don't think I'm going to get into it. Ooh, is this a good look? Does this look like a rescue craft? Yeah, we're like the that one as well. Can we get different? We can't get different looks up here. That's unfortunate, but it's looking good. This is my go-to Moho. Yes, I'm taking that. Go to Moho. I almost feel like this needs go to Moho. I don't know. We'll go with that for now. We'll go with that. So that's it. That's the lander. It could. Wait, what? Oh, wait. I see why. Don't buy me. that was amazing. That was legitimately amazing. Okay, so there we go. This is it. We got like best part of 3,000 delts around the outside. We got another 2,000 on the inside. This could maybe even do the whole lot on its own, but we're doing it. We just had to give a ready-made paper that we had told 2 weeks to write, and there's still someone's. This is one of the things that amazes me. Just like talking to the people around, like I constantly, you know, the whole like swan analogy. You know, I'm looking cool, I'm looking calm, I'm looking cool, but I am just panicking the whole way under the surface, right? I am feeling the stress, and it's terrible, and rah. I mean, it's not terrible. It's something I signed up for myself, but it feels terrible. Let's go with a 1.25, and there are other people around me who somehow are just coasting through. I assume they've got a similar thing going on where they're also like panicking hard about everything. I'm just trying to think what I actually want here. I'm going to take this off. We're going to do what? Is this coming home? Are we just cramming 2 people in here and bringing them home like this? Yeah, I think we are. You know where you do that thing where you just press your fingers against your eyes for a little bit and like, I just did that for far too long. I can barely see now. Okay. We have good times here. Good times. So, do you think I need a spiky thing on top? I mean, I kind of want to put one of these just in case. I have no idea what we're ever going to attach to it, but you never know. I like to over-engineer if I can. I know it doesn't look like it most of the time, but when I remember to, I like to over-engineer where I can. Okay, like that's pretty good. We need some solar panels, and we need. I mean, that's it. We're going to Moho. Like, if we can't survive off of solar power at Moho, we are doing something wrong with our space program. The thing I am worried about is I don't know how to put these here. Like, is that too much? I mean, yes, that is definitely too much. Whether it's not what I want, that's a different question. But let's do something like this. We're going to turn these like this, and then I'm going to bring them up. Can we have local, please? Thanks. And then kind of snap them in like that. There ain't no way. There ain't no way this is going to work. Retract the solar panel. Do I want this? Do we want this, or do we want? I tell you what, I do want. I need a better way of setting up my my monitors next year, so I can like still see stuff. Coasting through is the best because it's all worthless in the end. You went to Madagascar? No, you did not tell me that you'd been to Madagascar, mate. That sounds great. How many can that pod hold? Two, exactly 2. We got Bob. Wait, it said 2. Minimum crew what? Crew capacity 2. Wait, what? This is a P, right? P. There's only seat for 1. It's because because we got no after. Oh! Where is everybody? Everybody's at Dres. It's okay. Everybody's at Dres. It's fine. It's fine. I don't want Bob's curve. I was wondering what was going on there. Bob Moore. Oh, Bob and Bob Moore. I mean, we're gonna. How could I not? I need now an engineer. Oh, Bobford. He's a scientist, though. We need a Bobford engineer. And then we can have the Bob and Bob. You know what I mean? Do you have the fly-by-wire thing? No, I don't have a fly-by-wire situation. I don't think I do anyway. Bob Moore, go. What is an appropriate? This is the Rescueteers, right? We turn up in black and abduct the people away and be like, "You're safe now." Is that right? Is that how that works? So what I was thinking of doing, and the thing that I'm umming and ahhing about, is actually having this as the return craft down below. But I think I'm gonna go with my original. Let's not I'm not sure which one's overcomplicating it. Is bringing this all back in one go overcomplicating, or is bringing two craft back? Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're building an interplanetary module at this point. We've done enough of these now. Liquid fuel short? No, it's not the right size. That's unfortunate. There isn't one of these size liquid tank, is there? The best you can do is that, and that's terrible. It hurts me every time I do that. Is there a sort by fuel type? By filter by resource? Electric, EVA, air, liquid. The problem is that's all liquid fuel. I want like not oxidizer. Can I set that up? It doesn't look like I can. That's unfortunate. I love this little panel back here. Nobody ever uses it, but I think it's very very useful. Very useful. Anyway, after that little, I suppose we could do this. It feels kind of disgusting though. Just to be able to put some nuclear engines on it. I mean, is this a better craft? Wait, let's get the things and find out. I mean, is mainsail the best? Is mainsail the best? We do need to kick this back to Kerbal now and go sea level. I prefer to be on altitude so I can do this and get an idea for both. Because this literally, like, that's a lifting stage. We don't want that. We want an interplanetary stage that's done by the Poodle, I think, maybe. Engine ISP 305 for the Mastodon. What's the Poodle giving us? 310. There's got to be a little bit better. 330. That's good. But what size? Oh, you're a good size as well. Maybe we'll try the skiff. I don't use the skiff very often, so there we go. That's my interplanetary stage. If I didn't put things inside each other. Okay, so something like this. You're the mainsail still. Don't worry about you. That's not bad for an interplanetary. I do need to see what I need here. 5. I need 5, and I've got 2.5. Because I'm still on atmosphere. Wait. I see why here. I want to bring that back up. And still not much better. It's not a great deal better. I might just carry on with this motif though, and just, you know, go crazy. Wow. This. I mean, wait. Do we want to continue the circle tanks? Instant 5-star shakes your head. I mean, you know. Yeah, do we start with this and then turn around like that and continue the look that we're going for? Or do we have it just straight up and down? Like, I fully intend to cap this thing as well. Like, we could have this like so. No oxidizer, thank you. Wait, no, it does want oxidate. Wait, I got the wrong thing. got stuck in the wrong line of thinking. Okay, so that's good. So like something like this, or sideways. That might be a bit much, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Let's put those back for now. I kind of am feeling this one. I've made designs of craft like this before, and it just, I don't know. I like the look. Something like that. Yeah. Might need some struts, but we'll see. So that then goes down there. 740. Do I need to put? Wait. Enable crossfeed. Okay. I'm sure we won't at all forget that we need to check these fuel levels as we're draining. Okay, so we grab that. I think we're all but ready to go. I've just got to throw down a decent lift stage underneath this now. 2.5, bam. Do I want more than that? How could we not go more? Because we can't find the tanks. That might be why. All right, one of you, pull that up to there. Okay, so now all I need to do is, I mean, for starters, sort this staging. Oh my gosh, like that is totally in the wrong place. Wait, what is going on here? So these two go together. This one comes down. Fire, stage, and fire. Drop the outside. Stage, fire. All right, cool. Yeah, we're good. So that's a lot of delts right there. That's a lot of delts. Not enough to get me off the surface yet, but it's still a good going. Good going. So tempted just to copy these and bring them down and use them as part of. It's a good design, honestly. I am gonna, however, put fuel lines on these ones. In fact, I'm not gonna have the to weight ratio, right? We could drop some solids in here, which I might do. Just notice my staging's still a little off. Okay, we're getting better. I do notice that we're not central here, and the only way we can actually make that be achievable is by turning off the snap, and that's horrific. I hate that. Let's look straight down the line as best we can, because for some reason they decided that they didn't want to give us the even splits on the diagonal. I'm sure it was like they were splitting it up into like 6 or something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to think what number would give me the right split there. I don't know. Anyway, this looks good, right? We look like we're close to there. I'm sure delta V wise we are hurting. I'm sure. It's not to delta V, sorry, to weight. And indeed, we are at half weight there. So those look about. They might be a bit big. We could. They are definitely a bit big. Pop some of those there. I feel like they're gonna clash as well. There's stuff everywhere. Okay, something like this. Too much. Not enough. What other solids do we have available to us? Where's the old faithful these guys, thumpers? Turn that upside down. What does that bring our to weight ratio to? Still not enough. Still not enough. We might have to actually redesign this. Maybe break off these from the bottom here and pop. Or not the Panthers. That's the jet engine. But what is these bad boys? The Vectors. Are these any good? 1.15. Okay, that's cool. I still think we're a little short of fuel, but we'll figure that out on the way. To be fair, we should be fine. 7.4. All right, maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, are we going to need the full 16 to get back? Because if it's 8,000 out, we're going to need 8,000 back. But of course, we're not, because this stage here could be done through aerobraking. So like 12. And I believe when we put this up to... Yeah, okay. Well, we should have what it's take. I don't like being on shoulds though. I'd like to be. This is definitely what it got. This has definitely got what it takes. You know. Let's start by expanding the booster stage out a little bit. Taking just a little bit more there would probably help us out in the long run. Can I also then change this, or do we just leave it like that? You know what? I'm going to throw some big ass solid boosters on the outside here, and that should be good. Snap, please. Something like so. And then the biggest ones we've got. Let's have a look. Are these the biggest? I think they are. Like, they're taller, but they I don't know. Let's right click. Have a look at our fuel. 8,000. Okay, that's good. What have we got here? 5,000. Okay, I think we've got our answer there. That's a 16, not an 8. More. I said huge. We're gonna go with huge. Is it too much? I mean, maybe. Don't think I can pop these like this without having some severe like explosion risk when we get rid of them. Okay, I think that's fine, right? It might look a little bit ridiculous, but when have I ever worried about looking ridiculous? From you there. I mean, are we going to be burning through the solids for the majority of the launch, and then we'll be like just using the liquids as steering? And I mean that could be. I wouldn't rule that out right now. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Do you guys think we're ready to go? I think we're ready to go. I need a nose cone for this though. That one? Nope. This one? Yes. Okay, there we go. The go-to Moho, go-to Moohoo, go-to Moohoo. Might even put the double O's in there. Okay. I know it's a staging problem that I would like to sort out before we do anything. Is that good enough? I don't know. I feel like this. Calls for a bit of a test. Oh, the loads. How is it already such a long load? This is the first serious load we've had in the game, so it normally takes like several loads to get going like this. Wait, there's science we haven't done on the launch pad. What was that noise? Did you hear stuff break? I heard stuff break. Bob Moorkerman, you doing okay, Mr. Pilot Friend? I think we're okay. There was some slop up the top and this was slop down below, but I think that's all doable. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Ooh, it's loud. It's loud. Let me just double check my settings over here. I mean, I think it's tolerably loud. It is loud, but it's fine. Okay, so as we are climbing, I'm going to start like turning my way over sideways. Of course, one of the main reasons I'm like, hey, this is fine, is because as we get closer to the speed of sound, the engine noise starts cutting off more and more. And oh, about that, it sounds good. It sounds good. Okay, so we are 100 meters per second, building a speed up as we rip away. Starting to do a bit of a gravity turn here. We're only 2 kilometers up though, so I'm worried about how fast we are going to be turning. In fact, I'm gonna hold the old stability assist somewhere around here and try and turn myself back onto the equatorial line as we appear to have gone a little bit south. Okay, somewhere about there seems good to me. We're just going through, can you hear it? The speed of sound. Pointing prograde now should be fine as we continue turning. You went and made a brew, so you remembered solar and comms. Oh, yeah, totally comms. Thankfully, we don't need comms. That's why we've brought a pilot here. Also means that he can do his own maneuver nodes. Wow, I've got a weird finger. I just clicked there a couple of times and like it hurts. What's going on with that? Anyway, aside from noticing how I'm getting older, how are things going? Let's click this maneuver node. Apoapsis of 400. Okay, we need a little bit of liquid to be burnt out here. That should be fine. If I actually apply some throttle, that would also help. In my defense, there was a little bit of throttle there, so I saw engine. It looked alright. Okay, I need to keep an eye on these fuel tanks here. Is that stuff exploding down behind me? Could be. I heard some weird... Oh, look at the wobble. Look at the wobble. Also, look at the sunrise. That's pretty nice. Let's try and watch the wobble and the sunrise at the same time if we can. Something like so. I'm just noticing how this is burning out a lot quicker than the fuel line would indicate. So at some point I'm going to have to drop this. Indeed, that's gotta be tied with the amount of delta V's I've got, right? That should probably turn down at that sort of time. But we're at an apoapsis of. I'm gonna hold at 90. Seems good for me. Look at the engine. What the nacelle wobble? Are we gonna call it? I'm gonna call it nacelle wobble. Sunrise. Don't lose sight of the sunrise. That's one of the things we're here for. Ooh. Oh, it's nice. It's nice. The glow is a bit strong over my spacecraft, really showing that lens flare is an in-lens effect rather than one out in the real world, because that's how that works in a simulated game. Oh, we have broken the top of the atmosphere. We can hear the music. Hear the music. How close do I want to be before I'm like, you know what? I need to start burning now. I always like to get nice and close to apoapsis, but I'm a little bit worried that I'm actually getting too close. Ooh, look at those shakes. You know what? I'm going to turn my engine back off. We're gonna let this settle back down, and then I'm going to just slowly inch that back in. There we go. Much nicer. Much nicer. Hold that on stability assist. Push this one up. We've only got like 20 delta V's left before I drop it anyway. Okay, away they go. That was nice. That was actually very nice. Double check these had no you can't see it from here. And now we're just burning. You know how it's like maybe we've gone too far. Maybe we've not. Maybe we've gone too far past apoapsis at this point. That could be a thing. That could be a thing. Whilst we're doing this, I think I'm going to take the opportunity to check the astrogator and see when the next Moho encounter is. 88 days. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we'll make do with that. I always like to send my Kerbals up for a nice long trip in orbit, you know? Like these little green guys, they live for space, right? So who am I to deny them an extended orbital trip? That's just not the way I work. Okay, this is a little unfortunate. I'm gonna pitch my nose up to about 25 degrees. Really try not to enter the atmosphere if I can avoid it, because that's where all the drag lives, in the atmosphere, and I'm just not about that much drag. It looks to be going okay though. I think we'll be fine. I've got a feeling we're going to be able to push. I don't know. I'm looking at the rate the apoapsis is coming down, because of course it's behind us at the moment, and for the stuff in front of us to get up higher, it's got to come down past us and back up, which means it's got to come through this 70. Oh, I am literally about to hit the atmosphere. Okay, I'm gonna hit one of these again. It's a good job I packed extra fuel. Good job I packed extra fuel. The real question, though, is do I have what it takes to punch my way back out the top of the atmosphere? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping that our drop is... That's pretty fast. I might be reverting. Do we put the extra struts on, or do we just launch it again? Both work for me. Oh yeah, no, this is never going to work. I've also noticed, actually, there is a problem. There is a big problem. This is supposed to be a rescue craft, right? We can't come home. Because I'm calling this mission off, I'm now just going to hit space a lot, right? Okay, so we're down in this last little guy. Can you let go? Thank you. So who sees what's wrong right now? I see what's wrong right now. There's a big problem right now. Now Bob Moore's going to be fine. Bob Moore can jump out, use the parachute, but there is no self-arresting mechanism on this vehicle. There's no way for us to slow down. Am I going to sacrifice the docking port for it? I think I'm going to sacrifice the docking port to vehicle assembly. Let's do it. Strut up and fix it. Okay, good shout. Strut up. You to there. Let's get rid of you. It's a real easy fix as well. It's a real easy fix. Like we just slap that right there. There we go. Job done. Right. That's all it took. Right. I could probably put some drogues on there and feel safer about it. You know, if we put 2 on. Because I don't know which door they're coming out of. I feel I'm very, very scared about slapping stuff down on the outside because I just don't know if I'm going to lock them out. And if we got all the way to Moho and found out we couldn't get in there because of some parachute, could you imagine? I totally can imagine that is a thing that I would do. So I think maybe, just to be sure, when we get onto the launch pad, I'm going to get Bob Moore, in and out. If we can do that, and then we know the mission is a winner. How do we do this? I'm going to go from this side to this side, and then from this side to this side, and it sort of makes a triangle, right? You got 1, 2, yeah, kind of. A triangle's like, did you know the universe runs on triangles? It's crazy how much that is actually true. We did the parachutes, we did the struts, lights. Let's get some light. You never know, right? You never know. We might end up landing on the dark side. Something like this. Just gonna quickly make it look like they make sense being there. Ish. More importantly though, they will cast a light. I kind of want to tilt them up even more. I always find, I don't know whether you guys do this as well, that 9 times out of 10 my lights will light up this little patch on the floor here, and it's total darkness over that way. So I want to try throw the light a bit further out from what I normally do. Okay, I think that's good now. Make sure we've got the crew on board that we want. You've done it with the chute block in the door. It's so easy. I've done it. I don't know, a handful of times. You know, up to 5. And you're right. It's too easy. Too easy. Did you actually buy a copy of KSP2, Rich? Moho Night is as long as a Kerbal year, half a Kerbal year. It could well be. I imagine there is a little bit of tidal lock-in. If it's anything like, wait, is Mercury fully? I know Venus has this weird thing where its day is longer than its year because the way the day spins and the orbit tracks, so it works out. Is it spinning backwards? I can never remember. But yeah, I know maybe Moho has something weird like that as well. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, much nicer. I'm gonna try and start turning a bit earlier this time. I don't know why. Something like so. Okay, feeling good, feeling fine. Can we ×2 this? Oh, I feel that turn actually. I'm not sure about it. I would love to, if I could, do most of this through time acceleration, because we just did this, right? We just did this. ×2 is going well. I do want to pull down my throttle a little bit, just a little bit, so that we can use mostly the solid fuel, not the liquids. If I get back down to regular speed, my apoapsis. You know what? I'm just going to kill my liquid fuel now. The apoapsis is pretty much where I want it to be, so we're just going to punch through with the power of the solids. Your machine's not capable. Played it a few times on your mate's PC. Okay, fair. I was just wondering whether you were mildly excited for the For Science update or not. I am cautiously optimistic. because obviously expecting Intercept or Intrepid or whatever their name is at the moment to be able to deliver on their promises might be holding them to a bit higher bar. I'm not sure whether they can hold themselves to it or not. But yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic about it. Obviously, I will probably end up playing it a little bit. So it comes out on the 15th, which just happens to be the day that I'm moving, which is like great. Thanks. Hopefully, I can get my PC set up, because when I arrive home, my beautiful, lovely girlfriend will actually be out at a Christmas dinner. So I should be able to come back, set up my PC, and have a stream, like instantly, just start my science mode game, which I'm sure Miss would love the moment that happens, you know. I seem to be suffering a little bit from not being able to point prograde. Though, as I'm saying that, it's fighting that, so I think we're okay. And of course, the moment we get like close enough for it to be a real problem, let's go time acceleration. As soon as we get close enough for it to be a real problem, I could just turn my engines on. Not the end of the world, right? Bodmore really looking slick in his black and white spacesuit there. Do you think? No, I suppose it already has happened. When do you think government agencies are going to start caring about the aesthetic value of their spacesuits? Because obviously SpaceX and Blue Origin and people like this, they're like, you know, for one, they're doing pressurized flight suits, not spacesuits. But you know, when will the aestheticness start to play a role in spacesuit design? Is it just around the corner, or is it a not in our lifetime job? I want to hold that there. Thank you. Such steady headings being held. This is nice. Interested to see if they add stuff without breaking existing stuff. I really doubt. I mean, unfortunately, like you kind of expect things to break in game development, right? Yeah, I'm okay. Can you ask something about chemistry? Yes, I do warn you that chemistry is an amateur interest, not something I've been like heavily studying. But yeah, I could probably help. I had to do it to prove myself to be able to get into uni. Like, why do we link chemistry, biology, and physics together in one lump? You know, why is there no like psychology module at schools or anything like that? You reckon it's going on now? Fair. Oh wait. Have I run out of stage? How did these? Oh, hello. Warmed that up. How were these powered? The end that. Okay, I'm not sure about that. All right, let's keep going. The outside engines were scavenging fuel from the inside engine. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I suppose it's because I put the crossfeed on, right? Got plenty of time to be able to make it into a nice circular orbit. But yeah, definitely, yeah. Friday night, definitely feeling up a science stream, as long as it doesn't break my machine. Oh, hello, we're far out. I could just imagine first time I run Kerbal 2 with a science is like, oh, you're gonna have to reinstall Windows now or something funny like that, right? Was my takeoff that much worse than last time? Somewhat surprised. 3, 2, 1. Another one. Away we go. Okay, now might be the time for some physics warping. I mean, we can. Why are you telling me that? It's like, cannot accelerate faster. I can accelerate faster. I just need to press another button whilst we're trying to set it up. This feels long. Does it feel long to you guys? Was the skiff a mistake? Also, why are we so zoomed out all the time? Hello. I mean, it was a highly efficient engine, so I mean, I could see why that might be a problem. It wasn't that efficient, and this isn't that bulky. Oh, look at all the... Oh, no, oxidizer's fine. We did. Why do I keep thinking I've got to stop it. I keep thinking I've got nuclear engines on this stage for some reason. Every time I see the oxidizer, I'm like, oh, no. It's about oxoanions, the opposite of cations. Okay. So I just know it as anions, cations and anions. Ooh, you know what? I'm not sure I can at the moment, my friend. I can come at you later on with some extra learning and some knowledge. Ooh, I just need to make sure we don't go screaming past. There we go. Okay, yeah, all right. It's about there being more electrons. So this is a good example. You've got a nucleus, right, on the inside of the atom, right? And let's say 3 of these are protons, 2 are neutrons. Around the outside, you'll have a number of electrons. I'm just going to talk about orbits for now, because that's good enough. A number of electrons around the outside. If they match the number of protons, you've got three positives and 3 negatives, then that's just your standard, right? Your standard atom. If you've got... Let me just double check my wording here. If you've got more protons than electrons, you've got a cation. And if you've got more electrons than protons, you've got an anion. How do they actually fall into that? Well, it's to do with energy balances, right? Like that's how I understand it. Because electrons, like everything wants to be lazy, right? Nothing wants to be spending more energy than it needs to. I don't know why. It's just the way the universe is. And in a lot of situations, it would be more energetically favourable because of the amount of charge and how close it can be, for it to be around this one rather than another one. I think sodium chloride is probably the best example where. Is it the sodium or the chlorine that gives up its electron? Anyway, table salt, right? You know the stuff you sprinkle on whatever you want to sprinkle stuff on. I mean, I would sprinkle it on chips, but whatever you want to sprinkle your salt on. That stuff is an ionic solid, right? I mean a type of atomic bond. Oh, and in that case, it will be what we call an ionic solid, where one's positive, another's negative, and it's just that Coulomb charge, the same that you would get from like running an electromagnet or whatever, because positive or negative, and they stick together through that, and they make a weird little lattice structure. I could go deeper into that about how the electron waveforms overlap, and in matrix mechanics there's a positive and a negative, and like the positive version of it, like as in like adding the 2 matrices together and minusing the 2 matrices from each other, and that gives you your p and your s orbitals, and like there's some stuff there, but at salt level it's because one's positive, the other's negative, they stick to each other. All right, sodium chloride crystals are like some of the best out there to study. Okay, I need to go from you. We're going to Moho. It's not the best. If we kill that and that, it's because we're not in a 100-kilometer orbit, right? We're just going to put that in, right? And we're just gonna tweak from what we got here. Honestly, I think I could just do it mostly from here. Oh no, obviously not. Okay, we got a separation down there that I would like to change. Let's go back to maneuver 1 and see if going faster or slower doesn't do something for that. That's going out. Okay, this is coming in. Okay, that's good. We'll bring this down, and I'll change the angle of approach later on. Oh, that must have been it, surely. Oh, how are they not meeting there? Let's cancel that. Oh, it's a bit strong. It's a bit strong. Okay, so something like this. Oh, mate, this is like tweaky. I'm not sure either of these are better. Click and put. Oh, I saw it. Did you see it? I saw it. There. We'll take that. That's it. That's what I want to do right there. In fact, we've not got any active missions really on the go at the moment. I mean, we've got some people around Dreads, but I don't think we're worried about them. Can I give an epilepsy warning at the moment? Yeah, I think I should. We're probably about to have quite some weird visuals as I spin around and around and around and around. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, okay. Because we're looking at the maneuver, it's actually alright. Oh, I don't know. Is that alright? Is that? We'll just look at the maneuver. We'll let everything spin. Been toying a lot recently. Ooh, that just suddenly stopped. Toying a lot recently with like how to start a science YouTube. What I would need, because obviously like I'd need to hit some. Have we run out of power? Yeah, of course we've run out of power. Need to hit some shorts to pull people in, and then I need like proper 20-minute explainers. But I don't want to just make really boring explainers, as I'm sure you can imagine. That's not the type of thing that I want to be doing. But I never know. Like, obviously, I've got deep knowledge in some places, and other places very shallow knowledge, right? And I don't know how deep to go on the areas that I've got really deep knowledge, because obviously I understand. Like oh, wait, what's going? Oh, I see. Obviously, I know nobody really wants to be. Wait, we're going to do this in 2 burns. I'm going to come down here, we're going to start our burn, and then we're going to do it again the next time round. Nobody wants to be doing partial differential equations and stuff like that on a YouTube video, right? Unless you're at uni, and then you're like, please, Mr. YouTube, let there be a video for what I'm doing, you know? But about that sort of angle makes me feel good. So yeah, I'm never sure how far to go with it, because like I feel like a little bit of maths, just a little bit of maths might be an important thing for some people to see. You know, I definitely feel like I should be hitting more of an intermediate. I've suddenly got hiccups. I've got a. Sorry, this has just come out of nowhere. My bad, guys. Alright, I think we're good. What is this start turn? Yeah, we're just going to go for it. Yeah, so as you may or may not know, I'm doing a science communication module as part of my astrophysics degree. They were like, "Do you want to?" I was like, "Yes, I want to." Please. And last week was the TikToks, right? You know, making short form videos and stuff like that. And like, I was doing reaction times. You know, it's nice to hear, like, you know, grab a friend, get them to hold a ruler. Both of you drop it on the floor 3 times, and then you can measure how far down you caught it, and that's your reaction time, right? Which, you know, it was a good video. I've actually got to re-edit it because the one that I edited was terrible. I can do better. I sat down and done it in 3 hours because obviously I know how to make videos, right? It's one thing that I do know how to do. Whilst everybody else was like, "What do you mean a storyboard?" I was 3 or 4 panels into it, being like, "Okay, I mean, I can lay this out. I can figure out what I want to do," which also really helped when I turned around and went, "Tom, do you want to be my friend today and come help me record this thing?" And they was like, "Could you record mine?" I was like, "Yes, of course I can." Very, very handy to just like point at this thing and go, "This is what we're doing." But yeah, but what topics? I feel like I feel like I need to start with a bunch of things like, do you know why everything's got its own color? You know, stuff like that, because that would lay the groundwork for me going, oh, and then when we look at the color of this, we can tell these things. If you don't understand spectroscopy, check this thing out. Yeah, I don't know. But that would mean that I'd have some time for doing things. I don't know where I'm going to find that from. This is a long burn. I might actually have to kick us up into time acceleration mode here. I think ×3 is doable. Now, of course, I have allowed for the fact that I'll stop before we get close to encountering the moon, and we'll go around that way, and we'll do this. Now, I'm going to be a couple of days out, but that's all right. We can make that work. From the next maneuver node, right? I think somewhere about here might be far enough, and then we'll whip round to here. I don't want to warp to next maneuver. I want to warp here. Okay, fine. Let's do that. Let's just do that. 100,000. What was that? Did you guys feel that shake of the camera there? We okay? I think we're fine. That felt very, very scary for a moment there. We're going to go up and round, roughly at the same speed that Kerbin's spinning. Oh, I wonder what the semi-synchronous orbital height is, so that you come over the top of the KSC every time you're either up or down. I don't care which one. Sorry, I saw my electric dropping at an alarming rate. I was like, oh no, what's wrong? And then I realised nighttime does happen occasionally, right? How far do we want to go? I want to get like close enough that it makes sense. Look at that, we're a day out from our burn. Somewhere like here, and we'll just carry on this burn now. Did that reset? Oh, okay, we're going to turn that off. Hold still for me. Okay, we're going to do this by the seat of our pants, it turns out. I swear Kerbal used to allow you to do that type of maneuver where you ended up splitting it up. It was a lot more graceful when we last did it, anyway. You would sit through a 20-minute video of me explaining stuff. It should be more interesting in the Spanish class of the baccalaureate. Our teacher is the sit and read type. I feel for anyone that has to teach to a live class, like, especially like what's the word I'm looking for here? In mandatory education, compulsory education, whatever you want to call it. Because a lot of the time the people there just don't care, right? Altitude 5. We're looking for an altitude of 5 million meters. I'm sure we can handle that. I'm going to clear this as well. All that rubbish is terrible. Don't like it. I do love Dr. Becky. She does some good stuff. She does some really good stuff. Obviously, I first saw her when she was on Deep Sky Videos, part of the Brady Harron network, if you will. Have we run out of fuel yet? No, not yet. It's a long way to go. Tell me this is still like full. That is still full. Look at this, beautiful. Yeah, and Dr. Becky's doing like literally exactly what I've been looking to do, right? She seems to have followed the path before me. Look at this beauty down here. I should probably go back to watching the map view. 7. Wait, do I have? It's on the wrong. That is not this, and that neither is that. Okay, I can't watch the numbers from in here. It's unfortunate. I'd like to watch the desert go racing by. .1 degrees. There's not much better that I can do with that. I'm wondering if there's anything I can do with the burn as it stands right now to give it better alignment. But I mean, look at that. That is leaving. Let's pull up a bit. I want it to be as close to online with this yellow one as I can get. Look, there goes the apoapsis go ripping past. Yeah, something like this would be great. That feels perfect. This burn. Imagine the capture burn there is to be done at the other end. Hopefully this engine's going to be a little bit better. You can see the Moho landing taking a little bit to get right. You're teaching computer stuff at job centres. Oh, mate. I was on the other side of that not that long ago. The student were told to do this course, so we stopped your gyro, and it made it easy on him, and I had to do a bit of fun with it. Yeah, like, yeah, like nobody wants to do whatever it is the job centre sends them to. Even the people who are 100% invested in their future generally feel like whatever the job centre was sending them to wasn't worth their time, right? Not gone anywhere near far enough. There's more. Keep this moving, and hopefully it'll be like updated on the real time here. The more I can do around Kerbal, the better, I do believe. Oh, that looks about right? Okay, I think we'll take that. And then we'll tweak with this guy. Something like... No, not like that. Wait, we can get this, Add maneuver, bring it down. I mean, maybe more from here. Let's bring it down some more. Yeah, nothing going on there. Yeah, I mean, obviously the thing that I've got the most passion for is space. I don't think anybody's going to argue with that. Even people in my uni have noticed. Oh, we're getting small numbers. Oh, that was a small number there. Oh, that's good. It's good. That's probably the best number I can give it. 13.9. Yeah, we should be okay. They'll laugh so hard if the rescue mission needs rescuing. The tables have turned. You're now doing a maths course to shut up the job centre. You was doing it 35 years ago, so it's just a piece of paper. Yeah, I never know how I feel deep inside about the piece of paper. You know, like there are plenty of situations where I'm like, well, how else will people know? All right. But there is another way. You ask them to do some stuff, right? Like, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Should we take a moment to go to Moho? Focused of you. Hello, how you doing? Oh, that's not a bad little approach. I'm wondering if we can get them up into orbit. Do you reckon we can get them up into orbit? Do a backflip and then take off? Might make a quick save and give that a go. Wait, that way. Majestic. That's what life's about. Anyway, you. Have we grabbed science? Is there science on board? Review stored data 3. I mean, there is some science on board. It's not massive amounts of science. If I do this and then store. Okay, it's already there. It's already there. Don't fool. Don't fool. Don't. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. I feel like because there was only 3 bits of data in there. That means we're missing quite a bit of the data. So I'm just gonna quickly. I'm not sure there even is a quickly to this, but we're gonna quickly go around and grab all the science. No, you. Excuse me, while I just look through the floor. Is obviously how we do real science. Okay, I think that's everything I need. Close. Board. New experiment. No, dump them anyway. Oh no, it doesn't want to just lift up. That's a shame. I was kind of hoping. Okay, which way's upwards? Because it seems to want to spin quite nicely on the spot. So if we spin back the other way, it's because I'm on a light or something. Okay. Oh, it's the nubs for my comms network. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, I don't. Is 616 enough? I don't think it is. No, we need 870. But let's just prove it, right? Let's just prove it. Does anybody not want to just prove it? Okay, well, maybe not like that. You're doing some quantitative methods at college 30 years ago, so you call it mad maths, binary calculations and stuff. Yeah. Maths is one of those weird subjects where you feel like you have a good idea on the subject, and then you go and approach any facet of it, any bit of it at all, and you're like, whoa, there's so much more than I realised. Can we rock up? Yes. Okay. Actually, much better going than I thought it would. We literally don't have the Delta V though. So let's watch this and see just how little we're gonna be. Oh, look at it! Oh, it's so cute. That's it. That's the maximum we can do. Now, I could probably do a little bit better. The question is, do you think? Oh, can we jump out and? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. You can't stop me. Take all the data. Okay, wish me luck. Here we go. We're speeding up. I don't know what orbital velocity of Moho is, but hopefully we've got what it takes. Like 800, something like that. Watch the fuel meters. Here we go. I guess we're just going to spend all the fuel. No, I don't want surface. Orbit. It's the same number. Okay. Is that good? Nope. Keep going. 800, not 600. I don't know why I thought 600. More up. Let's get that vertical speed going. You can see that we're just at apoapsis right now. I just push up a little bit and the vertical speed goes up. So if we can keep that going, maybe we can get our way all the way up. We're about halfway through our fuel right now. How much? It might have to be a surface rescue. Again, I've got to save at the beginning. The real thing I'm thinking here is actually if the other craft is in orbit and we watch it going over the top, Clanard can then get out and get into orbit with them. I think that's the way it's going to be. I'm glad I'm doing this test because this, we can't just rely on eyeballing and going that looks about right. There we go. There's orbit. Is it real orbit? Yeah, I mean, kind of. Not sure how much I'd want to trust it, but wait, which way is this spinning? What? I wanna reorientate, but this is spinning me round and round, not. If I spin like this, does this do what I want it to do? No, they've done some like gimbal locking on there. Because what I want to do is down. I want to go down. Notice how it's putting more speed on my orbit. But it's also bringing my the apoapsis is going up, but thankfully my periapsis is also coming up. So, 10 kilometers. We could do it and have some spare fuel. I am somewhat shocked. And now we hold orientation whilst Moho changes orientation underneath us. If you ever needed to know that the planet is a ball. Okay, all right. Let's go back. Get our rescue back on. I mean, that would be the play as long as the loading screen can like bear with me here. Oh, calm, my friends. Let's go. All right. So yeah, if need be, I can get Clanard to orbit, which was a little bit of a surprise. Okay, focusing in. Seem to be suffering again. Switch to, yeah. We're just going to let it run. It's a 4-minute burn in 77 days. Well, that's a nice looking cloud there. All right, say goodbye to Moho. Not to Moho, to Kerbin. Whoop, off it goes. I love time speed in this game. It's great. It's great. Let's zoom out and make sure we're seeing what we want to see. I never know with these, like, in the middle of space burns, you know, our mid-course correction, if you will, whether we want to do the burn from here. Like, do we want to watch the map view? Or do we want to watch the craft? I feel like the craft doesn't give us any information. That's the only reason why I generally watch the map view. The craft just feels like I get to go, oh look, the engines are on. In fact, very shortly we're going to get to start our countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Of course, got to keep an eye on this fuel tank. The blue line needs to come down to meet the yellow. A little bit of tweaking to be done, but there's definitely more fuel to be spent here first. Let's just zoom out a little bit and then put that. Is that good? Good, like visual style. It's a bit kind of, what is this? The spaceship for ants, right? Something more like that. Something more like that. Okay, that's good. That's good. I really need to build, because of course I've got the free IVA. It'd be really nice to build a space station. You're usually on map, yeah, it's fair. A space station that my Kerbals can properly enjoy. I'm really looking for, and I don't know whether this day will actually exist or not, but I'm looking forward to the day that Kerbal 2 has as wide a library of mods as Kerbal 1 has. It would be really nice to think that would happen at some point. I'm not sure whether that's going to happen though. Not just because of how poorly Kerbal 2 has been received, but like the modder mentality normally follows the new games, right? And Kerbal 2 is just a rehash of Kerbal. So it's not going to be like new and exciting for the modders. So I'm not sure whether they're actually go 86, 85, whether there's going to be interest enough from that crowd. Yeah, it'll be very interesting. Obviously, if I had the time, I could probably implement whatever mod I needed to. You know, I know a little bit of C#. I know enough about programming structure, and I know roughly how Unity works. So I could probably get some stuff running. 42. I mean, are these tons, liters, units? I suppose they're just fuel units, right? Not even really having a specific thing. Okay, we're coming up close on the staging. The more exact I am with hitting the space bar exactly on the 0, the more efficient we are. 2, 1, 0, 0, 0. And away we go. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Alright, these guys just hanging out in space forever now. And it's amazing how much... Do you guys know how... I say you guys, Rich. Do you know how like spacecraft stabilize themselves? So when you're like taking off and moving up to geostationary orbit or whatever, there's this whole like spin stabilization thing going on, right? They like to spin the craft around this axis. Let's get going. This axis, because then gyroscopic forces and such forth cancel everything out, and you know, if you move in one direction, actually that's just going around in a circle, so you end up like staying on point. But what do you do? Because there's no SAS in space, right? So how do you slow down? How do you slow down? Well, there's these sort of conservation of mass. Let me do that. Conservation of momentum, techniques that they use in space. And one of them's like 2 yo-yos. This is the one that really spins me out, right? So you got your fast spinning stuff, and they let go of these two big old weights on the end of string, right? and they let that out so far away because momentum is your mass times how far away from the center of rotation it is, right? That's it's how we keep track of the energy, shall we say. So if you send a mass far away, it's got a lot of angular momentum, right? And that can take your angular momentum away from your spacecraft. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Does that look good? Feels good to me. And so out there are thousands, something like that, like tens of thousands of these weights on strings ripping through the solar system at orbital speed plus the angular momentum it had. Like there's a lot. It's a lot of energy going on out there, and we just throw them away. At some point, it'll come back and we'll be like, "Oh, where did this thing come from?" So Moho, here we go. All right, let's have a look at our orbit. You know what? It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good enough. Anyway, is it good enough? It's good enough. It's good enough. It's good enough. And maneuver, slow us down. You've got 2,000 delts to play with. Let's not go over the top here. Oh no. Oh, it's 3,000. 3,500. How is this capture so expensive? I should still have it. Just. Or is that enough to get me down to this? Oh no. Okay, well, anyway, we'll find out when we get there. We'll find out when we get there. Original sounding rockets had to spin. Yeah, literally everything has to spin. I don't know if there's a better way of doing it now. I know gyroscopes, like, they offer options, but the biggest problem is, so solar wind comes ripping through, right, and it's got a bunch of charged particles in it. It charges up the outside of the spacecraft, and little static charges will get dropped off across to the spinning wheel, right? And occasionally that can weld your gyroscope solid. It's the main way that gyroscopes fail. And I've started making them out of ceramic since they found out what was going on there. But there's still some serious issues. I guess we're just gonna press this button. Oh, we're spinning. It's quite some frame rate as well. Is that Kerbal over there? That's where we've come from. I think I may have once again, despite doing all the maths, underestimated the amount of fuel I needed. I mean, this is Moho here, right? That's got to be. I don't see the name on it, but like that's the one we're falling towards. Is it getting bigger or smaller, do you reckon? I think it started off getting smaller and now it's getting bigger. 20 days away. 20 days. Had the game pause and went back and the music was in sync with the stream. Beautiful. Beautiful. All about that. I don't know whether most people have done this, but it's something that I've done as a DJ. Have you ever put two tunes on, like two of the exact same tune, very close together? So they make all the phasing noises. It's great. It's one of the best things in the universe, if you ask me. The actual best thing in the universe is what's called Euler's disc. Euler's disc? No, it was Euler's disc. It's just a heavy, like, imagine a coin scaled up. Well, that was fast. Imagine a coin scaled up, right? And you spin it on a parabolic mirror. And as it spins down, it makes this weird noise going around. collapses the universe on me. Well, it's good fun. It's good fun. 40 seconds to go. Let's speed that up just a little bit here. I have no idea how long this is going to be painful. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Gonna burn anyway. let's get going. Cause like that countdown's still going. There's still it's not stopped. Look, it's just ever so slightly. I should have started much earlier. What do you reckon? Should have started somewhere around 5 seconds. I don't know. Whatever this ends up as, we should have started at half of that. Am I going to be able to capture around my home? I mean, I'd really like to. At no point am I high enough in my... Oh, maybe up there. Where's the highest point in my orbit, do you reckon? Like up here? And is that high enough to see the landing spot over here? Headed down that way. I'm tempted to start just burning down a little bit to kick up my orbit. I think we'll be fine. Something I had to do in the 70s as a kid was gyroscope thing. Span out a looped hook. It was defying gravitation. Yeah, no, I've seen those where it's like two bits of metal railing, right? And you set the gyroscope around it, and it'll like dance around the railing, even if you do it the other way up. Yeah, they're really good. They're really good. Let's time accelerate our way into half the time. That's probably fine. Am I actually going to be able to make it home? Practically no way these are gonna line up. Yeah, I can't actually see any way of doing this. Wait, but we worked it out. It was like 16 minus a bit for 12, and that bit was the atmospheric braking on the way back. Oh well, here goes one more stage. Hopefully now we're quite small, so we should be able to get like maximum gains out of the fuel that we've got here. Just trying to work out what my plan is from here, because we really don't go high enough. That's north. Let's go south a little bit. Just enough to tilt it. I'm going to clear that and we'll just capture. Just want to tilt enough so that we can fly over the rescue site. And ideally not need to land. If we can get away without landing, if we can do a mid-orbit snatch, it'd be so much better. Slowly coming down into a capture regime. We're moving less than 600 meters per second, which is still a ridiculous speed. You know, 600 meters every second is just like moving. It is going, right? But as orbital speeds go, it's very light. Very light. Okay, let's capture down any moment now. Are we doing it? Is it going to get there? Is that not the same fuel tank? Oh no, they're two different fuel tanks. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. The gravitational potential around here must just be a tiny little thing. Okay. That is an orbit right there. Can I see my friend? Not from that close, I can't. So I want to be able to, like... I still don't know whether we're going to match up or not at any point in our orbit. I'm also capturing the wrong way around, aren't I? I appear to be moving to the west. Okay, that's not ideal, actually. If I'm to be honest. Alright, I'm going to try some stuff here. Switch to... We'll see what we could do. Would Bid must have helped? No, unfortunately not. Wasn't a complex system. It was just numbers. So my plan is to set this as a target. To try and get the same orbit going. Which I reckon if we just go west from here. Okay, alright. I'm going to save it again. And we're going to just see what we can do. Which way is west? Wait, we're on the flag, lol. This way's west. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to do this the same way we did it last time, by rocking up and down. I think it's probably the best way we can do this. Look at that go. Maybe it would have been better to do that whilst it was underneath us. Got some extra delts. Okay, already this next time. Okay, we're just going this way. I already feel like we're going up enough, so I'm just gonna go. Oh, that's some red stuff right there. Do you see that red? What is that? But we need an arm to look at it or something like that. Okay, how well is this gonna go? Probably not. 41 degrees. Okay, that was my fuel already. All right, that was quick. I pressed the EVA button. Go. Okay, here we go. We're just going. Am I gonna make it to orbit? I actually don't know. We are going quite the speed already. So it's not like we're coming at it from nothing. Though it does already look like I'm falling to the ground. So let's try and bring this up. Yeah, I mean, it is indeed an incline. I mean, I probably want to be somewhere over there, right? To try and match up my orbits. What I'd really like to do is check and have a look and see what's going on here. Doesn't say. I think I just heard our spacecraft hit the floor behind us. How's the fuel doing? We're not even halfway, actually. We're good. Like I say, no idea at the moment whether this number's going down or up. Up. Okay, we'll look the other way. Oh look, the other side of that target marker. That might be the winner. Okay, 46, 45. Yeah, much better. Okay, that's going down a bit. Oh, and our apoapsis and periapsis are above the surface now. Oh, mate. I think we're doing good. I think we're doing good. Oh, I can add a maneuver. Oh, I didn't think I could add a maneuver. I was like, no way I'm going to be able to add a maneuver. So ascending node means I want to be facing south when I go through it to change my orbit, right? Is that... Are we in agreement there? I want to be looking south. Oh, I feel that frame lag all of a sudden. Like that? I want to be looking that way. Why is that like all the way up there? How do I get my Kerbal looking in the right direction? Free cam, orbital cam, chase cam. None of these seem to be working for me. I've mentioned this in the past, but I'm fairly sure they have changed the way that Kerbals work in orbit. Maybe it's because I've got my target up? It could be. It could be. Let's accelerate down. Can I accelerate whilst I'm so low? Forgot the... Oh. I did indeed forget the science. You are very true. It's exploded against the surface. We're going to get the EVA report. Oh, that hurts. Do we try again? I've got a quick save, right? Did I quick save? No, we're just gonna rescue. We are here for the rescue. I can't actually lift my periapsis up until we get round to the apoapsis, which I can't do until we get... This is painful. How far away is this? Let's time accelerate. Let's see if times 4 gets me where I need to be. Can I get yeah, a vertical altitude? You know, as opposed to the other altitude you get. And then if we try and properly time accelerate now. There we go. Alright, great. Finally we got there. 40 degrees. There's not... No, I need to look north. I definitely need to look north. We can all see that that is what needs to happen. Okay. Let's try and turn around. I guess I'd go up. It's not ideal. Bring my periapsis down. Definitely changing my orbit though. Yeah, redo. All right, let's try it. I'm scared that I didn't make a proper quick save. Get out, get the science before I do anything. Get out, get the science. I can't. I've got to do it whilst I'm making my daring escape, right? Ooh, hello. Camera. Hello. So let's double check and make sure that in here a bunch of science to be taken. Thank you. Rock down and up. Set our target first. Seems to be the thing I always forget to do. We are so high up. So I need to make sure... Which way... That I match the orbit from here. That I go like this way. I have no idea if that's going to work. Try and use this to give myself some extra bump, like I said. Extra bump, you heard me. Get that rock going. Okay, I don't think that's going to work. No, okay. You know when you're just feeling like it's not there. Car, you got this. You got this. And away we go. Okay, and then I want to burn this way. And we'll see what we end up with. 41, 42, that's definitely going up, right? Am I about to hit any cliffs? What do you guys... Ooh, it's close. The numbers are going down. Slowly, but they are going down. At some point they'll start going up again. Not until I get out. Okay. EVA, grab the science. Okay, here we go. 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 It's terrifying. Once again, set that as target. And away we go. Probably also want this over here. Just looking to see. Oh no, that doesn't work like that. Realigning my orbit whilst we're in the map view. It's not what I want. Also, I don't want to be slowing down like that. That is painful. That is painful. Okay, so I've got the science in my back pocket this time. We've got a fairly low orbit. It'd be really nice if we could keep it up higher. We are lowering our orbital inclination somewhat, which is good. That sounded like an explosion behind me. I'd like to once again check the map. 40.4 is also good. Ooh, look at the exploding rocket behind me. Look at it go. There are parts here. If we make our way up into orbit and manage to get there before they all crash, I'd like to go look at those. I'd like to go look at those. Okay, it's recognizing me as orbital, but I don't recognize me as orbital. It'd be nice if we could get a little bit better there. 5 kilometers up though, it's pretty good, pretty good. It's really tempting to go and watch these. This bit of debris is definitely... there's a little relay there. Can we switch to? Is it going to kill my Kerbal? I don't know. It's a terrifying that you wouldn't be able to hear any of that. It's terrifying. Yeah, it really is. At least KSP2 will have dramatic music for this bit. It's true. It's true. Here it goes. Oh, this is just a... Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. It's just a... mounting point. I can't switch while we're about to crash. Maybe I made a mistake. Okay, now can we switch? I didn't want a space center. Anyway, hey Zed, how you doing, mate? Very good to see you. We are... I'd like to say rescuing Kerbals, but we all know what's actually happening here is that I'm stranding more Kerbals in orbit around Moho. Especially as we got like 20 minutes to be able to rescue them. Actually sweating. Somewhere down here, Clanard, suborbital. I know we're suborbital. I can make it work though. It's fine. Okay. We are somewhat in orbit. 65, 66. Okay, this is good. That's like hundreds of meters. I'm now trying to figure out how far I want to go. Can we time warp yet? We cannot. That's fine. We'll do it through physical time warp. Bam, and then more stuff's gonna die. Okay, that's fine. 40 I mean, it's less angle, and we've got the science, so that's good. I definitely need to look like this way when we get round here. Oh, we're up high enough that I can do this via the magic of time warp. Okay, this is good. Why is the fact that no matter how much time passes, your space agency keeps on looking like they have a budget of peanut butter jar, duct tape, and half a WD-40 can? Because we give away all our money to charity, and we're both basically working on duct tape and half a can of WD-40. That's just the way it is, you know? It's just the way. Okay, let's... try and angle upwards now. That way? No, that's 90. I totally know which way. Wait, why isn't my target marked? Because it's directly above me. Okay, well that's not the direction I want to go. I want to go like this way, and like forwards, and then why is it doing weirdness? I just want to fly in this direction, because this will do both my inclination and my apoapsis periapsis, you know. Orbit 1. Periapsis is just above 10. Okay, all right. That's fine. That's now a mission that we can deal with. Do I have the fuel? I can't do it with you. Switch 2. Let's go see if we can do it. Let's go see if we can pick them up, and then try and get back to. I don't know though, because we don't have the fuel for this bit. But at least we'll have picked them up, right? Okay, you there? No, Clanard. Set as target. Thank you very much. That's 16 days away, so we're gonna go around to the other side where it's only 8 days away. Something, is that going up or down? That's going up. Something like that. 32. See if we can bring it down and then angle it. That's probably the better way. While maneuver 1 is probably the better way to watch this. So that's got. Look at that inclination. That is huge. Thankfully, not costing me that much in way of Delta V. It's still going to be quite the cost, but not as much as it could be. If I just angle it out to there, 3 degrees, it should be like a close to 0 somewhere, and we'll make that one better. We'll make that one better. Yeah, I don't think I ever upgrade my tech. That's the problem. Okay, let's spin round. Ooh, it's a long way. Like, Clanard is spending time in orbit. Look at them go. Look at them go. I'd like to see how many orbits they've done by the time. I mean, this is 8 days floating around, single spacesuit, being like, hey, can I get a rescue, please? Can I get a rescue, please? And no, not really. Not really. Should we just try this? I think we can just try this. I don't think we need to be too precise when we're this far away, right? We'll soon find out. Even if I have to then tweak the ascending, descending node afterwards, that will be fine. There. Is that good? That's feeling good. That's feeling good. In the old TV classics, to be continued. Join us next week at the same time, same chat. This is probably how it's going to go, to be fair. We're almost definitely going to have a snatch. But I don't know about coming back. Ooh. you reckon we've got a low energy oh, no, that one, but that's many orbits into the future. Let's get rid of that, and we'll try it again. Add maneuver. Just, no, not up, down. And the thing is, I want to be as close to the same orbit as possible, so we're not just, like, splatting them against the outside of the hull. Something like so. Alright, that looks good to me. I think that's the one we're going to go with. I don't know if you mentioned this before, but one of the best ways you heard of somebody crashing artificial intelligence and supercomputers was them deleting the concept of zero from their library. I mean, it's a good idea. Yeah, I don't know whether computers would have a natural like do they have a natural? I don't know. I think if they have a natural concept of anything, it's something and nothing, because that is what they work in, right? Binary is at the very and let's not forget, but binary isn't a way of dealing with numbers, it's a way of dealing with yes and no, right? And then we've built a whole nother system on top of that, which has ended up working with numbers. Okay, I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna zip down. I say we zip down. We're falling down with grace and elegance. I think Clonard is currently on the other side of the planet, so we wouldn't really be seeing them, would we? Yeah, no, they are a good distance away. That's fine, though. That's fine. 48, 47, 46, 45. I have. This is always the worst bit, where you've just got like a little amount of time to wait, and if you time warp, you're probably going to go shooting past it. But if you wait around, it's 40 seconds of doing nothing. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Again, I should have started my timer earlier. I don't know why I didn't. Don't know why I didn't. As this comes down to the lowest bit, how much lower? That's the question. Okay, let's turn that off there, and somewhere around here, where's the separation? There we go. Oop. 19. Let's bring it down as low as we can. We'll take that. I think we'll take that one. Target, where are you? Hello. Oh, because we're miles away. Okay, that's fine. Now, which side? I want to warp on this side, right? Yeah. And then we can. Hello. They should just be here. I'm almost tempted to see whether. Okay, I can't do that. I'm almost tempted to see whether they can fly to me. 73 meters. Sorry. Do they have that? I don't know. It'd be really nice if I had a way of setting a maneuver node with my. Ooh. There. Hello. Can you look that way? And now just kind of slow down, mostly. Okay, I'm having to hold two directions at once because it won't let me look in the way I want to look, and I don't understand why. And in fact, I've got to stop pushing forwards and start just pushing down. There's terrible Kerbal controls. Okay, am I able to cover 2 and a bit kilometers at 12 meters per second? How much fuel do I have? I should be okay. Let's just drift a little bit of time. See what our predicted intercept is. Yeah, it's pretty good. Slow back down and come in. F5, good idea. Let's do that. What a great idea. Thankfully, the amount of fuel that I've got appears to be manageable. Slowing down at the other side is always a problem, of course, but... And facing the way I want to face. I don't... Is that better? Does free cam point? They're still not quite. Look at the way I'm looking at his butt, not through his line. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I feel like I'm now set up for a collision course. So let's just let that roll. See how it works. See how it works. 400. Am I going to overshoot? It kind of feels like I am, despite the fact that my target and my location marker, are pointed in the same direction. Slow down now. Slow down now. 3 meters per second. There's a little bit longer to go than 3 meters, but I think we're safe. I think we are safe. And it's starting getting really loud around here, so I think with that I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time, where we're going to figure this out. I mean, we might be able to make our way home, we might not. I don't even orbit 121. Oh my gosh. We've subjected Clenard to a situation here. Oh, no. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed faster instead of slower. Bored? No? Okay. What is going on with the camera? Anyway, I will see you next time, where we're going to rescue Clenard. We're going to bring her home somehow, and I'm going to get them on this spacecraft somehow. I don't understand why this is so hard to do, but I'll see you then when we're going to do that. Bye.